I just want to go a little more in depth on the welding side of things, because this whole mobile mechanic and mobile fabrication especially is not something that's generally talked about, and it took me quite a while to figure out how to do everything safely and efficiently. So generator was the big part, because prime weld, for instance, and a lot of TIG welding manufacturers recommend 10,000 watt generator at the minimum. This is a 9,000, so it's a little underrated for what that requires, but with a little more searching, that's what this requires at full amperage, at full 225 amps. Now, I will never run that high. The most I'll ever run is probably 160, 170 amps on aluminum. So that generator is going to be more than enough for me. Now, this does have the capability for electric start. I don't have it. I don't have the battery for it yet. I'm going to get that. Of course, these generators, they don't come with wheels on them. They sell the wheel kit separately. They have a big and small wheel kit. They only had the small when I bought this, and it was one of those things where I kind of needed it just to get going. And realistically, the farthest this thing's going to go is 10, 20 feet off the trailer. So the big wheels or small wheels isn't that big of an issue for me. As far as the welder goes, it's a Prime Weld 225X. It's plastered with all my stickers. This welder does AC and DC, so I can weld aluminum, mild steel, stainless steel. Of course, I can stick weld with it too. This thing has every function on it that I will ever want out of a TIG machine. I bought it, I think, January of this year. I've run it a few times, and this thing is amazing for the price point. So, if you're looking for a good TIG welder, stick welder to go, even for the home body, the shop, this is an $800 machine. You're not going to find a machine with this many options on it. Of course, with the upgraded pedal, and it comes with a flex head torch from CK Worldwide, which, if you know anything about welding or TIG welding, that's one of the best names that you can get. But like I said, $800 shipped to your door straight from Amazon. I got it in like 2 days. You can't argue. The generator, Harbor Freight, Predator, good motor on it. I've run, I'd say probably a little over a tank of gas with it, and I've welded several hours on it. Like I said, welding mild steel at like 100, 120 amps, this generator doesn't even know that welder's hooked up to it. And just to show you how good it welds on aluminum, it speaks for itself. And this is, dirty ass aluminum too. This was no cleanup on this whatsoever. So, good penetration. That's not coming off there. Of course, this is just a scrap piece I had laying around, so it didn't matter. But, of course, this is, as you can tell, where I do all my welding at. Of course, it arcs out on the table from time to time. It gets hot in places, but I just quickly tack welded this piece of stainless on here for ground. That way I didn't have to worry about it, clamping the part down and trying to ground to it. So, but I do want to talk about the cost of things a little bit, getting into this business. But I think I'm going to make it a separate video and try and keep everything separate. I also do have a off-brand GoPro I'm going to try and use on the job. I'm going to try and make this channel a little more dedicated to how to do the mobile welding and how to do mobile mechanics. And then I'm going to try and do the other side of things where running the business on the job, how to do the mechanical side of the work in each vehicle and what I deal with. So just stay tuned.